What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we are taking on the EZAs for both the physical Super Saiyan GT Goku and the INT Super Saiyan GT Vegeta. So as you guys can see, this is a Destined Rival Saga 8, which means that both of these guys are on the exact same EZA event. So unfortunately, we're not going to get, 60 stones here. We're only going to be getting 30. I'm sure people are probably going to be complaining about it, but you know what? I'm totally fine with it. It just makes it so much easier to get it done rather and do it in like one event than do it in two. So let's see here. So we are weak to power absorption, and types unaffected by damage reduction is extreme type. So extreme type power absorption units. And then when it comes to Vegeta, same thing, just extreme type power absorption. So this is the team that I have been running here this entire time. It's actually been it's been working out very, very well. Especially if you can get like the AGL Super Boo in like the first turn. You can literally just kind of dump him in that first slot and let him get hit like one time, and then next thing you know, he is just wiping out the entirety of the entirety of like both Goku and Vegeta. But all right, let's kind of talk about their EZAs and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I did not make a video going over what they do, so we're gonna kind of just talk about it here. So let's talk about Goku. Yeah, we can talk about Goku first. So Goku, he becomes a GT Heroes or Goku Family Category Key 3 170% leader. Before Goku Family got 150%. Now it's just 170 across the board. So super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, massively lowers defense. Basics effects: 250% attack and defense, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, which is always good. When attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets an extra 30% attack, 20% defense, and a chance of performing a crit plus 10% per key sphere obtained. So I think it's once you hit 12 ki, I think it's after 12 ki is probably what it is. Maybe not. Maybe it's just whenever you hit 12 ki, just however many orbs you got, is the 30% attack, 20% defense, and the 10% crit. Which, if that's the case, if you just get 10 orbs, then you got basically a 100% chance to crit. So, with 3 or more key spheres obtained, attacks are effective against all types. With 5 or more key spheres obtained, he launches an additional super attack. And then per GT Heroes or Giant 8 Power Category ally attacking in the same turn, depending on which category has more members, he gets 77% defense per either GT Hero or Giant 8 Power Category ally. And he gets 20% damage reduction per GT Hero or Giant 8 Power. So if you're running 2 of them, you do have 154% defense and 40% damage reduction. And then for one turn from the character's entry turn, he has a guaranteed additional super attack. And when activating the active skill, you get a massive 350% attack up and perform a crit temporarily. So the active skill massively raises the attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, can be activated after performing 4 or more super attacks in battle. So that should be like very, very, very simple to get. I think the way that this Goku, I mean, he always was like a nuking style unit. So the fact that he now gets even more attack and defense per orb. So like before, Goku just got 20% attack per key sphere obtained. And he got 50% defense per GT Heroes Category ally attack in the same turn. That was basically about it. Now he's getting attack, he's getting defense, and he's getting crit hit chance. Attacks are effective against all types, launch an additional super. I mean, he has got basically everything here. Like you basically just want to go like additional and dodge on this guy because he doesn't need crit. You're going to be getting easy crits, plus attacks are effective against all types, so you're not really going to have to worry about too much here. And let's talk about VEGETA. I think VEGETA is somewhat similar to the Goku. GT Heroes VEGETA family category key 3, 170%. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, massively lowers defense. So same as what basically the same effects as what Goku's doing. And then on the on his passive, 250% attack and defense, randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 20% attack and 30% defense, whereas Goku got 30% attack and 20% defense. So they kind of flip-flop the two. And he gets damage reduction of 3% per key sphere obtained. So Goku gets crit, VEGETA gets damage reduction. With 3 or more key spheres obtained, he gets VEGETA guards. With 5 or more key spheres obtained, guarantees an additional super. Per GT Hero or Giant 8 Power category ally, he gets 77% attack and a chance to perform a crit plus 30%. So basically, as long as you run him on a full GT Hero or Giant 8 Power, he's got a 60% chance to crit with 154% extra attack. First turn, from his entry turn, he launches an additional super. And when activating the active skill, he gets a 350% attack buff temporarily. And same thing, active skill massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Can be activated after performing 4 or more super attacks in battle. So yeah, very interesting. I mean, definitely a very good unit as well. I assume these guys, I assume their EZA is actually going to be very good. I am going to be pretty curious to test them out, especially in like a lot of these newer difficult events. I do want to test them out and see just how good their like survivability and stuff like that is. So let me see. Looking at VEGETA's best linking partners, looks like STR Super VEGETA. Yeah, I do remember that. Basically there's like a lot of Super Saiyan VEGETAs that he shares 6 out of 7 links with. So that'll be very easy to do. And then Goku, your best linking partner is a unit that is super old that nobody uses anymore. So your best linking partner is going to be AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Which is, it's kind of funny, but yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these units that they link up very well with are not really units you're ever going to be running right now. Maybe Super VEGETA in the case of like running the VEGETA team, but even like Super VEGETA, especially with all this new difficult content, he's definitely getting caught and slapped up nowadays. So he had an EZA, but it was very it did not last long. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, we'll get through these EZA stages. We'll definitely take the units out for a nice test run and see just how well they actually perform. Again, I am curious to see how good they are going to be, what kind of attack stats we can get and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be fun, especially running these units again. They were actually like this Goku, especially, he was on my Battlefield team for the longest time, just because I would run like a Goku family team. So he literally was just a perfect addition to being the leader there. And then now I can run those teams again, and I can just bring him as a leader with a full 170% now instead of 150. That, and then also, I guess you can also bring the physical Super Saiyan 4s because they're on GT Heroes and they got an EZA as well. So this next battlefield is definitely going to be pretty fun. Gonna have to add a whole lot of units to the teams. Dude, it's gonna be crazy to sit there and like go through every single unit again and figure out what's going to be the best way to put my teams together now. But it's all fun. It's all a game, and that's what makes Dokkan so interesting. Is there's so many different ways and options and stuff like that that you can run that almost nobody's is exactly the same, unless you're like following someone completely like to a T for what units they're running and stuff like that. Everybody's like legitimately everybody's teams are going to be so different from each other. Yeah, I can't wait to see. I'm honestly curious to see how Vegeta's damage is actually going to be, because he gets that extra 77% attack per GT hero or Giant Ape power category ally, whereas Goku gets the defense, which the Goku needed the defense, but I don't think Vegeta really needed the offense because his numbers were pretty on par with like what Goku was doing. So yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see which one of them actually gets the higher attack stat. My guess is it's gonna be Vegeta, just because I feel like the extra 154% attack is gonna be way better than the extra buff that Goku would get over Vegeta in terms of like the 30% or 20%. But Vegeta getting damage reduction, guard, and you know, defensively he's gonna be better. He could possibly be a good like slot 1 unit. I do kind of wish he I know he raises his attack and defense for 1 turn, but imagine they had just got rid of that and just made it to where they stacked either attack or defense. Like the GT Heroes team would be so busted, but like also at the same time, legitimately, like Giant Ape Power is a actual team now, because they've gotten so many good EZAs, and they've gotten so many like, well, I don't want to say they gotten so many new units, but the Goku, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku unit coming out is a massive upgrade to the team. Then we got like the Super Saiyan 4s, they got their EZA. These GT heroes, the Super Saiyan GT, Goku, and Vegeta, they just got their EZAs. And then on top of that, we also got the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which the STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which I think, no, he's not on Giant Ape Power, so he's not getting any kind of buff there. But the Tech Grade Ape Vegeta, he got his EZA, so that's another buff there as well. So there we go. Let me go over here. So we'll just go ahead and complete our missions and get these extra stones right here. And there we go. So we are completely done with the EZA here. I'm gonna get these units awakened. We're obviously gonna go try them out and everything like that. So be on the lookout for those videos. And if you guys enjoy this video, hit that like button. And if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Brother Russia.